So let's start with our first question. The question is saying that Carmen wants to spend no more than $43 on books and pens for her next semester. A box of pen costs $5 and the book costs $3. If she buys only one box of pens, what is the maximum number of books she can buy? So in this question, first thing to note is that she cannot spend more than $43. So this means that she can either spend equals to 43 or less than $43. So she can spend less than or equals to $43. Okay, now she wants to buy books and pens. Okay, so she wants to buy books and pens, and the cost of for both is given in the question. The cost for a box of pens is $5 and the cost for books is $3. Now they gave that she is buying only one box of pens. Okay, now we know the number of box of pens, which is 1. Okay, what we do when we need to find the total cost, we multiply our unit quantity, the unit pricing, with our units. Okay, so we can do to find the total price that 3, let's suppose my number of books is x. Okay, 3x plus 5 into 1 is less than equals to 43 because the total cost cannot exceed this amount. Okay, so let's solve this. 3x plus 5 is less than equals to 43. 3x is less than equals to, I can shift this plus 5 to the other side, it will become 43 minus 5, and this will give me 3x is less than equals to 38, and let's take this 3 in the divide on the other side. 38 by 3, this will give me approximately 12.666, and then let's write 7. So now what is the maximum number of books that she can buy? Number of books cannot be in decimal, of course, so the maximum number of books that she can buy is x equals to 12, which is option A. Okay, this is our second question. In this question we are provided with this figure and they are saying that the length of KL is equals to length of LM, and what is the value of x in degrees. So for this we know that this side LK is equals to this side LM, correct? Now this triangle is an isosceles triangle because two of the sides are equal, and we can say that from the isosceles triangle property that angles opposite to equal sides are equal, so these two angles are going to be the same. Let's name them y. This is y and this is also y. From the another triangle property we know that the sum of all angles in a triangle equates to 180. So we can write this as 110 plus y, this angle and this angle y, is equals to 180. From here we can find the value of y, which is 2y equals to 180 minus 110. This will be 2y equals to 70 and my y is coming out to be 35 degrees. So I got this as 35 and I got this as 35. Now again, in this triangle, in this particular triangle, I can see that I have two angles. One is 41, one is 35. So I can find this, the third angle, by the same property of the sum. So this will be 41 plus 35 plus, let's say this is NOM equals to 180. From here I can find the angle NOM, which is equals to 180 minus 76. Okay, now this angle NOM will be equals to 180 minus 76, which is 104. So I got this particular angle as 104. What I need to find? I need to find this x. Now I can see that this angle x and this angle NOM is making a linear pair. Linear pair means that the sum of these two angles will be equals to 180 again. So I can write this as x plus angle NOM is equals to 180, as they are making a linear pair. Okay, from here I already know this angle NOM, so I can find my x, which is equals to 180 minus 104. And my x is coming out to be 76 degrees. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. So this is our third question. The question is saying a botanist found out that the average height of a moringa tree is 34.6 feet. The estimated margin of error in the study was 1.2 feet. Which of the following statement best represents the information given? So we have to find out that which of the options is satisfying the information above. Now, the first option is the trees have an average height of 35.68 feet, which is not true because we are already provided with the average height, which is 34.6. So this option is a wrong choice. Now, the rest of the options are saying in which range or in which interval my height is lying. So for this, I need to find my confidence interval. So let's find the confidence interval. So confidence interval is estimate plus minus margin of error. So in the question, my estimate is 34.6. Okay, and my margin of error is 1.2. So I can find out my confidence interval, or also known as range, as 34.6 minus 1.2 to 34.6 plus 1.2. Okay, this will give me 33.4 to 35.8. So this is for the average height of the moringa tree. So this means that my average height of the tree lies between 33.4 to 35.8, which means that my option C is the correct one. Now let's start with the fourth question. The question is saying the price of a school trip per student is inversely proportional to the number of students going on the trip. If 28 students go on the trip, each student pays $P. If 2 students do not attend the trip, what is the new price per student? So in the question we have that the price of the school trip per student is inversely proportional to the number of students, which means that more is the number of students, less will be the cost that they are going to pay. Okay, so let's find out what is the cost that 28 students are going to pay. One student pays $P. Now, how much 28 students will pay? 28 into P. Now, this is the total cost that is going to be paid or going to be used in the trip. Now, 2 of the students is not going to attend the trip. So, how many students we are left with? Students left are 26. Now, this total cost of 28 students are going to be distributed among these 26 students now. Now, their cost is going to be increased. Okay. So, now we can find out the new cost of per student, which will be equals to the total cost, which is 28P, divided by the number of students, which is 26. We can simplify this as 14 and this will be 13 and P will remain as it is. So it will be 14P by 13. So option 2 is the correct choice. So let's start with the fifth question now. So in this question, we are provided with an inequality graph and we need to find out that which of the option is satisfying this graph. So from this graph, we can see that this is a solid line. So solid line means that this is a non-strict inequality. Means that it has to be either greater than or equals to inequality or a less than or equals to inequality. So it has to be either option 1 or option 4. We already eliminated these 2 options. Now, the another thing that we can see that origin is the solution of the shaded region, that which means that origin is satisfying the inequality. So let's do the origin test in these 2 equations and let's find out which of the equation is satisfying. Okay, so from the first equation we have y greater than or equals to 9x minus 4. So origin test means that put y equals to 0 and x equals to 0 and see if the origin is satisfying the inequality. So we can put y as 0 greater than equals to 9 into 0 will be 0 minus 4, which will give me 0 greater than equals to minus 4, which is a true statement. 0 is greater than equals to minus 4. So my correct option is 1. Let's also check the option 4. Now, the option 4 is y is less than equals to 9x minus 4. So if I put y and x as zeros, it will become 0 less than equals to minus 4, which is a non-true statement. So this option is wrong. So my correct option is option 1.